Hey everybody! Before we get started, I'd like to point out that before anybody starts to comment on it, because I know y'all are gonna, yes, my beautiful, gorgeous hair is red. Like, really red. Like, Pringles red. It's really red. Really, really red. And, guess what? I like it. And before y'all even get started, I got bangs. If y'all don't like it, I'm sorry. Well, bangs are gonna grow out eventually. So, yeah. So before we get started with my wonderful review on this lovely book right here, hey. Yes, before we get any comments, red's going to wash out. Secondly, bangs will grow. I'm just trying something, okay, and I needed to get my roots done anyway, but the red was too much red and it was yada yada yada. Anyway, my hair is red. Really red. Okay, so basically what this video is, it is a review on one of my new favorite manga books, BlackBird. Now, I don't have all of the volumes, I just have up to 5, but there's 6 volumes so far. I read it, the 6th volume, like in Barnes & Nobles or something. I just didn't have the money to go get it. So, yeah, so there are 6 in total because, I mean, it's like brand new. Like, it's been brand new for about a year now, I think. Less than a year? I don't know. So, yes, it is a really good book, not really recommended for guys because, like I said, it's a shoujo beat manga. I really hope I say that right. Shoujo beat manga. And, of course, you're going to have your, you know, hopeless romantic love story that no other girl is ever going to find if you read this, which makes you very depressed, but not in a really good sense. But, yeah, so let's just get started. First thing I have to do are the pros, and the pros, there are a lot of them. Just because it's a shoujo beat manga does not mean it's like just a regular stupid shoujo beat manga. I only like 2 shoujo beats, which is Vampire Knights and this one right here. I'm not a big shoujo beat girl, but, you know, I do have my hopeless romantics. I'm a woman, so therefore, you know, you gotta like them anyway, right? Right. So, good thing about this is that it actually has a good storyline to me, alright? You got your girl, alright? Her name is Misao, I think. I really don't know. Yeah, Misao. M-I-S-A-O. So, and then you have him. I'm really bad with names, so bear with me for a hot second. What's his name? What's it? Kyo. The most common name for a Japanese male. Kyo. And of course, this is her childhood lover, right here. This is a spoiler alert, by the way. If nobody wants to read this, then listen up. Long story short, childhood lover, erased memory, doesn't remember him, comes back after 10 years or so, sees her. She's like a special bride that demons either have to A, marry to let their clan prosper, eat to have a long life, or make love to do something else. So make love, eat, and marry. 3 different things for something to happen, basically. It's awesome. So she's the Sinka Maiden. I really gotta get ready for this. She's the Sinka Maiden, to where every demon clan and like all throughout like Japan, like needs to either A, marry, B, make love to, or C, eat. So either or. And she fell in love with Kyo, right? Duh. So basically what's going to happen is that she doesn't really want to become, you know, a demon bride. So of course, you know, she's like ignoring him for the most part and yada yada yada. And then she finds out like this is her childhood sweetheart. This is the, you know, the guy that actually paid attention to her, because everybody else was making fun of her because she could see like little creatures, like little spirits and demons around her where nobody else can, right? And it's just, like, it's sad, you know? And during her 16th birthday, that's when, like, the whole Sinka Maiden thing begins, where every, like, leader of the clan wants to make her his, basically. And that's where, like, the whole intensity starts, where he has to protect this one, and it just becomes, like, a whole huge ordeal, basically. Long story short, otherwise it's going to be, like, a 20-minute long video, and YouTube won't let me do that, so... Cons of this is that, there are way too many pretty boys. I think I made a video about this before. I always seem to get, books with pretty boys in them, and it's kind of annoying because every single guy in this book, all of them are gorgeous, and that shouldn't be a con, but it is to me because, I mean, not every single guy looks like that, basically. It just, you know, gives you a false sense of security and a false sense of hope, thinking that, oh, I can totally look like this guy right here. No, you can't. I'm sorry. But you have the body looking thing, then possibly you can. But another con would probably be, that's really the major con for some reason. I don't really like too many pretty boys. Oh, another con. Just kidding. Strike that. Is that the way, and this is actually kind of for all manga books, especially Clamp. Clamp is a big part of this, is that the author and the illustrator, mostly the illustrator, makes characters that don't really look like they should be Asian, and they're mostly based on Japan. Mostly. Clamp is a big one of this. Clamp makes like these tall, slender, tall characters that are like ridiculously gorgeous and have no flaws, and oh, look at me, my hair is gusting in the wind, beauty, you know, and that kind of annoys me in a way. But, you know, you have your fangirls out there, just saying. And it's that's just how it's going to be, basically. And on that note, those are my cons, mostly. I don't really have many cons with this book, except that if you're a woman out there and who's looking for a good manga to read, who likes shoujo beat mangas, I would recommend this. And it also has, you know, your fighting scenes, and it actually has blood and gore in it, so I like that for those reasons. So I have my tomboy moments where, you know, and it also has, like, you know, all this nonsense where he's like, I don't know, it's weird. But it's a good book. I really do recommend this, especially for women. Men, not so much, because I know y'all gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't get it. Like, this is bullshit, and Cutie Q told me to go read it. Well, don't go read it. If I'm telling you not to read it if you don't like hopeless romantics. So, on that note, this review is over. If it was helpful to some of you, I am happy. My Dogs, Bullets and Carnege review will be up soon. Sadly, I don't have the books to that, but I have been reading them in Barnes & Nobles because I'm poor. Yay, go me! So, yes, and my little hair tutorial will be going up soon as well. Now it's going to be with my red hair. It's not going to be with my old hair, but it's going to be with my new and improved red head. Okay? Okay. So, on that note, I will see you later. Goodbye, my lovelies. Mwah!